Good afternoon. Today is Friday and it's February 23rd. The time right now is 1:39 in the afternoon. Overnight, we still see US equity charging into new high territory in the Dow Jones. As you can see on the chart here, this is the 4 hours time frame. We can see new high in the Dow is at 39,152.94 overnight. And the market is poised to go even higher. The next target for me will be 39,500, which is this line over here. And this is actually on the back of the better than expected Nvidia earning reports for Q4, which came in very much higher than the market expected. And this is not all. The CEO of Nvidia actually tell us that Q1 of this year is going to be an even better result because the demand for AI chips is just over the top. There's simply not enough supply for the demand that everybody wants. And this is actually underpinning tech stocks led by the Nvidia. So we can see that currently the mood in Wall Street is that it's going to be very buoyant going into the weekend itself. So likely we will probably see a new record high tonight in the Dow Jones. However, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100 has yet to register all-time high. We can see that in the 4 hours time frame for the S&P 500, market is near the all-time high, but not yet beyond that. The high traded so far this week, in fact, yesterday was at 5,095.19. You can see that this is actually going to see higher prices going forward. But I would love to see a pullback, any kind of pullback of this move from 4,944 to 5,055. A 50% pullback will actually be healthy for the long-term viability of this very bullish outlook here. So let's see if we can get a pullback tonight. There is no economic data that will be released tonight, so the market is going to be purely technical trading. So let's see if that's going to be the case. But overall, we probably will see higher prices over the coming week itself. So in the Nasdaq, Nasdaq also is, of course, leading the chart higher. The high traded so far is 18,042. That was last Tuesday. We have yet to have new highs in the Nasdaq, although all attentions are on the Nasdaq itself. Now, when we talk about Nasdaq, when the market actually tops out at 18,042.45 last Tuesday, we were talking about a technical pullback in a three-wave pattern. And among the major equity index, Nasdaq 100 is actually the only index that actually completed this three-wave pullback, and it is within the zone here at 17,313.85, and the market took off in the morning, yesterday's morning, when Nvidia reported their earning reports after the market closes on Wall Street. So we can say that this is the momentum behind the equity index here, especially leading to the tech stocks. So upside target immediately is about 18,279.45. This is going to be what I think will be the projected target for now. Of course, the ultimate top, nobody can tell at this moment in time because the market right now is red hot, okay? So in Asia, when we look at Asia, we can see that the Nikkei 225 is also charging higher. As we are speaking right now, the market is hovering just under the 39,500 points. And this is an all-time high. And if you remember last week, Japan officially slipped into recession. So how do you reconcile the economy going to recession and the stock market at an all-time high? So this is always a mystery to me. And it's obviously capitalists are actually in the market pushing equity prices much, much higher. So this is actually nothing related to the economy. The stock market has a leading it leads the real economy sometimes by 4 to 6 months. So right now we can see the stock market everywhere except in China and Hong Kong is actually red hot, okay? So this may actually see higher prices, at least in the immediate future. All we want to see is if the market is going to tank soon, okay? There is no sign that the market is going to top up anytime soon. So the immediate target for the Nikkei 225 is about 40,500 in my opinion. So this is what the immediate target for me. And over in Hong Kong, we can see Hong Kong has the Hang Seng Index has actually traced out a three-wave rally, and this three-wave rally right now is in danger of completion because we have a very corrective three-wave rise here, and the equality level is at 16,765. Now the bottom here is at 14,776, and this is on the back of January. You can see the January low here was January 22nd. Exactly 1 month ago, we have the low here in the Hang Seng. And this has been ongoing for slightly over a month, right, Today is 23rd, so it's like 1 month, 1 day, okay? So upside potential is going to be quite limited unless we get a surge and a close above 17,171. So unless that happens, if the market continues to edge higher, anywhere between where the market is currently trading, or rather the high traded this morning at 16,886.5 to let's say 17,171. The market here is in danger of topping up. Okay, so be careful chasing this market ever higher. In fact, if the market fails to go much higher, I think it will unravel, and the dominant larger degree trend, which is bearish, will actually exert its influence, and that means to say we probably will see a resumption of the bear market. So be very careful chasing the Hang Seng much higher beyond the current price. And over in the dollar index, you can see dollar index has basically come down, and it has pulled back up yesterday. We can see the low trade of 103.32 has been the low so far this week. And the market right now has unfolded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have that. There is a simple five-way structure here, although it's not a five-wave impulsive wave, but that suggests that this rally here is probably part of a counter trend, which may eventually see another slide in the dollar index, in my opinion. And if this current price here is going to be capped at 103.85 to 104.04, then that will be it. If not, then there's another layer up there at 104.24 to 104.30, which could actually act as a cap. So by and large, maybe the trade forward, it will be very short term. Try to anchor in a short for another leg down below the 103.32 low that we saw this week. Target for the time being is at 102.88. So look out for another leg down in the dollar index. And if the dollar is expected to come down, all the other principal currency may actually rally. Similarly, we see a five-way structure here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a five-wave here, although it is not the impulsive way that we are seeing, which we typically associate with a five-wave move. Okay, but we can see this is three tops here, and the market may actually rally a little bit before it comes back down. Ideally, we want to see market goes down to 107.80 levels. Anywhere between 107.60 to 107.80 could be a good area to buy for the next leg higher. Okay, because not so much because the currencies are strong, but because the dollar is currently a little bit weak. Okay, and as far as the sterling is concerned, sterling has a different structure altogether. It has always been looks different from the euro dollar, although they are traded side by side. If you miss a trade in euro, you probably would jump into doing something in the sterling. But however, the structure looks very, very different from the chart that I just showed you for the euro dollar. We can see that it has completed a three-wave bounce. And this three-wave bounce comes on the back of a 100% equality move here at 107.09, which you saw overnight. And this market right now is unsure which way it will go. And I think I will just leave it aside for timing and watch for new development. So I have no view for the sterling at this moment in time. Let's take a look at the Aussie. Now, the Aussie also trades out a move up, but this move up here is a little bit corrective in my opinion. It seems to be struggling. So in my opinion, I think there is a good chance the market may come off first, okay? And once it come off, maybe I'm holding a short position here, so maybe I want to buy back my position and watch what it does later on. There's a good chance that it may actually extend higher in a larger degree three-wave move, but for now I am not 100% sure. So I'm just going to get out of my short position. If I can buy back just above the 0.6520 levels, okay, 30 levels. I place my order to buy back at 0.6535, okay? And over in the dollar yen. Now, dollar yen looks very well beat. You can see despite the fear of intervention, we can see that the dollar yen continues to trade to the high side, and currently is trading at 150.58. Okay, as it breaks 151, the market will be very, very leery about taking the market higher, because near 152 is where the fear of intervention is being amplified, because the last time the Bank of Japan intervened, that was back in 2022, it was around 152. So be careful again chasing this market higher, although I think it is almost looking like a certainty that the market will take out this high here that we see. Okay, so again, we will have to watch. And in dollar Canadian, which is the other major currency pair, you can see dollar Canadian has been doing sideways, although the market has popped up above the 135.40 to as high as 135.85. And the market is doing back a three-wave pullback. So the market continue to pull back. I think that will be great if you can do a three-wave equality move to challenge this low over here. Let me see where that swing low is. Okay, I think there's a good chance this level will be revisited again. Give me a chance to do this over here. Okay, so 134.12. Okay, there's a good chance the market may actually try to challenge this level, and if it can dip into this level at 134, there will be a buy for me. Okay, anytime. And over in the precious metals, we can see gold continue to edge higher. The top side is that I think the market may still have some momentum left to the upside. Now the market is pulling back from the overnight high of $2,034.81. If this market pulls back in a three-way, it will land here at $2,010.10. And that could be a good level to pick up some long position, because this also represents a 50% pullback from the low at $1,984.13. So this could be a sensitive area. For all I know, there could be a three-wave rally towards the $2,058 to $2,065.80. So watch out for this pullback for a buying opportunity. Okay. And over in silver, silver actually did poorly last night. You can see that the silver market actually has gone up and then pulled back down. Again, the pullback here does look like a three-wave move, and if the market can go down anywhere to $22.45, I think that could be a good area to pick up some long position with a stop just below $21.86. So this could be a larger degree three-wave gunning for $24.09 in the silver market. And over in crude oil, you can see crude oil is looking toppish right now. We can see that in a larger degree move, we can see this is a 1, 2, 3. This is an ABC move. In the larger degree, we have A, B, C. And if this is true, the market has the potential to go all the way to $82.82. But for now, the market looks a bit toppish, in my opinion. So anywhere near the $79.18 to $79.46. If we do see a selling signal here, then I will take it, because I think there is a potential for the market to drift back down to $75.75 to as low as $75.51. In Bitcoin, we can see Bitcoin may be going into a correction right now. We can see the market has problem getting above 53,000. There was an attempt 3 days ago to actually take out the 53,000, but it was quickly pushed back down. So obviously, anything above 53,000 seems to have selling interest, very heavy selling. So that will deter people from buying near those levels. In fact, right now, the market could actually experience a pullback. If we do get a pullback in a three-wave pattern, the target right now is about $49,368, maybe even as low as $48,400. Okay, $48,400. So if the market does that, that will be a great buying opportunity. And this is all I have for you tonight. It's going to be pretty quiet, although the equity market may not necessarily be so. And I wish you guys a great weekend ahead, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.